I said, 10,500 farmers coming together. Today, Fonterra is present in more than 140 countries and doing businesses across multiple geographies and continents. And as a dairy company, Fonterra is committed to producing high-quality dairy nutrition and making it available for people all over the world. In fact, we have a very compelling purpose, and the purpose being the most trusted source of dairy nutrition. So as a farmer-led organization or a farmer-owned organization, this organization, to be a shareholder in Fonterra, you ought to be a farmer, and you ought to be supplying milk to the company. So only then you get to own a part of that company. So the way, unlike many other, I said this is a unique organization, unique because unlike many other companies where you have shareholders who are general public, here the shareholders are also the suppliers for the organization. And having started as a small company, today the business, as I said, it has three portals. We have an ingredients business, food service business, and consumer brands business. Our food service business is present in more than 50 countries. Our consumer business is present in slightly lower number of countries, but our ingredients business spreads across the whole globe, where we today supply ingredients to many other food and beverage companies all over the world. The uniqueness of this organization is also about total control on the supply chain from end to end. As I said, the shareholders produce the milk, so we have control right from the grass to the glass, and the supply chain spans across all these different supply chain items. And what is also important, as an organization, we have a commitment to ensure that there is total traceability of our products through the supply chain. And significant investments are being done over years to build that supply chain, which enables traceability for our products. For any company to sustain its growth, innovation is very important. And in fact, being a dairy company, one of the things that Fonterra has done at a very early stages is to invest significantly behind innovation. Over the past 50-odd years, we have built a world's leading innovation center, and that is in Palmerston North, which is in New Zealand, which has more than 100 scientists working in that center. And over $50 million have been invested in the recent past to really create, unlock the science behind milk so that we can come up with dairy innovation which is relevant for consumers and customers across the world. For example, the portfolio that we have here in Indonesia, which is whether it is Anlin, Anmam, or even Achyut Bonito, has a significant amount of innovation backed by this innovation center in New Zealand. And continuously the organization has been developing new techniques. In fact, one of the techniques has been milk testing. In milk testing, there is an area that we have invested, which is called the fingerprinting technology. The fingerprinting technology enables rapid testing of milk at a very short time period to determine whether this milk is suitable for acceptance and for further processing. And that's a patented testing method, which is now in practice. As I said, as a company from New Zealand, today the organization is present across the globe. And when you are doing business across different continents, getting insights on a regular basis and converting that insights into compelling propositions and offering solutions is an integral part of what Fonterra has built over many years. To give you, one interesting statistics, during peak period, a container of milk powder is loaded every 2 minutes. That in a way gives you a bit of a scale. At 20 million liters, 20 billion liters of milk is processed. Now it's, I think to be right, I think it's about 22 billion. 22 billion liters is quite a significant volume. That means the second largest processor of fresh milk in the world. And also, that means the products that are coming through and bringing those products to 95% of the production that happens in New Zealand is moved to different parts of the world. And that is where this 2 minutes every container gives you an idea in terms of the scale. Our journey in Indonesia started about 30 years ago. We have been in Indonesia for more than 30 years. Started as a kind of a distribution arrangement, but over a period of time, we have built our own presence, and today we have brands which are delivering different benefits across different age groups, and that is fully empowered or covered with the teams that we have in market to ensure that these products are brought to the market on a regular basis. Some interesting statistics about what we are as an organization. We have over 300 people today working for our organization, and we have a blending plant in Cikarang, which is a brand new factory that we built about a year ago, and currently that plant processes milk powder. That's been a state-of-the-art plant. And our products are available in over 60,000 outlets across the different parts of the country and different islands. And these products are the customers are being serviced by over 60 salespeople who are directly dealing with the customers and with a much bigger team, which is enabling our products being reached to the customers. What is also important over years in this market, we have built brands which are having compelling propositions like Anlene or Umum or Bonito. Plus also we have a food service business which is servicing the restaurants, cafes and hotels. To give you a bit of a context here, you see the 3 brands. How many of you are familiar with this brand? How many of you have seen them on the shelves? Okay, that's a reasonable number of people who are putting up their hands. So that shows that, how many of you have bought a brand, any of these brands? Has any of you used a Bonito or an Anlene? I won't ask for Anmum. So the 2 verticals or the 2 businesses that we have, one is the consumer brands business, the other one is the food solutions. In food solutions, we cater to the restaurants, cafes, and we work with the chefs to come up with solutions which enable them to increase the footfall of customers they have. So in a way, the interesting thing for our food solutions business, we actually hire chefs. So you may think a chef works only in a hotel, because today I saw as I was walking, there was a hotel management, some exhibition or stalls being put up. So I have to say, you may think that the chefs work only in hotels and restaurants. We also have some chefs working for us. And those chefs, what they do is to develop solutions which addresses the needs of hotels, restaurants, and cafes and bakeries. Building brands is about connecting to communities. And connecting to communities is all about doing activities which are not just about, say, TV advertisement, but also about understanding what are the different touch points and engaging the consumers during their journey or the touch points that they go through. And our portfolio of brands have had multiple initiatives to address and deliver on this. We have, when I look at the portfolio from an organization point of view, we define it as everyday nutrition. Everyday nutrition is something which is addressed to families and children. And then we have advanced nutrition. Advanced nutrition is about delivering specific added benefits. For example, Anlene is an advanced nutrition brand because it delivers on mobility, it delivers on bone health, whereas our portfolio, the Anchor Bonito brand, is called as an everyday nutrition brand. I talked about the leading in food service. Over the past 10 years, we have had multiple innovations coming through in food service. For example, we have produced products which have applications which are superior applications. For example, a cream that is stable in cooking spicy and hot food. And that is something which is born from an insight that we had when chefs were working with our customers. They saw a lot of cooking cream was used for doing soups. And the soups go through a process where they are cooked and then finished. And a cream that is stable while cooking at a higher temperature is what was developed as an innovation from the organization, which has been a big success. Likewise, extra stretch cheese that was developed specifically for pizzas. And today, 80% of pizzas that get sold in China use Fonterra's cheese. Do you know how many people are there in China? Any guess? How big is China's population? Absolutely. So 1.3 billion, and a lot of them love pizzas. So you know what the numbers could be. It's quite a large number of people consuming pizzas on a regular basis. And 80% of the cheese that gets used there is a Fonterra cheese. So I mentioned about building a manufacturing plant in Indonesia, and this is in Cikarang, and this is a brand new factory which produces about, which can go up to 16,000 metric tons, and that's quite a significant volume. And we are proud to be talking about this plant because this has been our biggest investment in ASEAN over the past 10 years. And it has a state-of-the-art tracking traceability built into it. And also today we produce all our 3 brands in Cikarang. The powders blended and finished, but the raw material comes from New Zealand. I have a small video which probably will show you later. Let me now take you through as an organization. We are a dairy cooperative, and what we stand for is dairy excellence. And today, Fonterra as an organization is committed to helping the dairy farmers in Indonesia to uplift their capability and skills and productivity in farming. And about 4 years back, we launched a dairy scholarship program where every year 12 farmers are selected and they go through a 3-module course where they get trained in new techniques of dairy farming, and which enhances the productivity but also significantly enhances the quality of milk that they produce. We already have about 36 of them trained, and this year we have another 12 going through this program. And I would like to share a small video of what these farmers had to talk about their experience.
Ten farmers and 2 extension officers participated in the 2014 Fonterra Dairy Scholarship Program. The program is aimed to equip participants with key dairying skills and knowledge to improve their farming practices and capabilities. 1 year on since the commencement of the program, we catch up with the 2014 participants to find out more about their experiences and how the program has affected their dairying performance. Let's hear from Hendriato Negro about his most valuable takeaway and learning from the 2014 Fonterra Dairy Scholarship Program.
The experience with Fonterra equipped us with valuable knowledge on dairy cows. We learned how to maintain and manage the health of the dairy cows, as well as how to best feed them so that they're producing higher quality milk consistently.
Ahmed Wayudin agreed and said he saw huge improvements on his farm as a result of the program.
Milk production also increased drastically, from 10 litres previously to 18 litres today.
Ahmed Wayudin also said the program taught him many useful practices.
After undergoing the program, I'm very conscious about the importance of feed nutrition. From this program, I learned that in order to farm dairy cows, it's not only important to have capital, cattle, and field space, but also the correct knowledge of quality nutrition, feeding, breeding, and farm management. Traditionally in Indonesia, farmers usually buy dairy cows, then think about feeding later. And often they only feed cattle with wild grass. After undergoing the program, my viewpoint has changed. Now before I buy cows, I think about what and how much feed I need to produce quality milk.
All the participants agreed that they would encourage more Indonesian dairy farmers and extension officers to join the program and reap its benefits. Achyut advised future participants to fully participate in the experience.
Future participants must remember to be more diligent, because this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to learn best practice management of dairy cattle that can be applied in Indonesian farming. The learning will help develop better dairy cows and farm management.
The 2015 Fonterra Dairy Scholarship Program is underway now. Check back to follow the progress of this year's participants.